What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be covering dictionaries in Python. And with that said, let's hop right in. Anyways, now that we're right into this video, let's get to it. So last time we covered lists. You can watch the video before, part 10. This time it's part 11. We're covering dictionaries. And so yeah, open up that folder that you created with all the lessons in VS Code and click on the new file button. And for our new file, we're going to be calling it dictionaries.py. And the way I'm going to say this is Dictionaries. So dictionary. So dictionary is a singular, but dictionaries, plural, is what we're going to name this file. So dictionaries.py. You're going to hit enter. Now we have dictionaries.py, which is where we're going to be doing today's lesson. So first of all, I'm going to make a comment. What is a dictionary? To answer that question, like last time, a list looks something like this, right? Two square brackets. We can write one. We can write our items inside. One. We can write a string called hello. Maybe we can write false, Boolean, capital F, false, or maybe a float value. Okay, all of these are different values, different data types. All of them can be stored in a list, and we can access each of these types by indexing it from this list. But what if we want to create a dictionary? So a dictionary is just another collection. For a dictionary, instead of using these two square brackets, we're going to do shift square brackets, or whatever is on Mac. But on Windows, it's shift bracket, and then you get these two curly braces. So a dictionary is a pair of these two curly braces instead of a pair of these. And of course, if you type in the first pair, the opening parentheses, the other one will come. So a dictionary is basically these two curly braces instead of this, okay? So for dictionaries, we need to make sure that every item is a key value pair. So you have to write the name as the key, and then you have to write the value after. So remember, every key is a string followed. So every item in a list in a dictionary is composed of a key, a colon, and then the corresponding value for that key. So an example of this would be my first item, right? So let's just write that down. So we're going to say an item is a key with a corresponding value, okay? And something to note is that the keys are always strings, okay? So basically think of it as the name of the data, okay? And then after the colon is the value. Think of that as the corresponding value for that key, okay? So then if, say, the first item in this dictionary is the name of somebody, right? Then I put colon. Now, what is the name of that person, right? It has to be a string. So this value is always a string. I can't say 4, 4. Okay, so I can't say 4, 4 here. Let's try printing that out. Let's try printing out A at 0. Okay, let's hit the run button. Right, we're going to get a value, key error 0. The reason being is all the keys have to be integers. But say I put this around strings, right? And I ran this. Oh yeah, you have to put the name over here. So I gotta put 4 like that, okay? Look, it works, okay? But basically, all of the keys have to be a string. So essentially, the key over here is the name. And then the name could even be 4, But on the value side, it can be any data type. So values are of any type, okay? So basically, value could be, name is 4, right? So if I print out A at that. So the way indexing works in dictionaries is you write the name of the dictionary, 2 square brackets instead of these, 2 square brackets beside the name, and then the key that you want to get the value of. So say I want to get the value of name, then I would just type in the string name, and now A at name will give me whatever the value is corresponding to the name. So it'll be 4. So if I said something like Jacob, and then I said age is like 15, right? And say I print out both values, so A at age, right? This should give me Jacob and 15 because we're accessing the name, accessing the age. So you can see how useful dictionaries are because you actually, like, you know what this Jacob value is. In a list, I would just have A is equal to, Jacob and 15. And I would say, to access that Jacob, I would say A at 0, right? I would give the position. But in this case, in order to find out what Jacob is, what age, what 15 is, I know what it is because of its key. Okay, and then I type in its key and I get the name. I get A's name. I get A's age, right? So you can see how useful this is, right? Jacob 15. So if I set this as a person, now I have to change the A's to a person. So in this case, the person is equal to a dictionary consisting of a name and an age. And whatever the value is for name and age can be anything, but as long as it's within this person. So I can access the person's name, I can access the person's age. Now, I think you guys have a very clear idea of how dictionaries work, right? And now we know exactly what these are. And of course, I can change this to be whatever, right? So the person's name is going to be whatever the value is, okay? But if I change this, right, I got to change it. I got to change this line of code because it's going to search, oh, is there any key names? No, it's only name, right? So that's how we do that. So this is how you access dictionaries and how you create them, okay? And of course, all items after the name colon value, right? Key colon value, you need to separate them by commas, okay? So now let's add a key to a dictionary. So is there person dot append? No, that's only a list method. So person dot um, pop. What this will do is it will remove a specified key. So if I do name, there's not going to be a name anymore. This entire value, including Jacob, will not be there. So now if I try printing person at Jacob, person at name, you should see that because we remove this property, there's no name for the person, right? But say I highlight over this and I say Control K C and I commented it, you should see that that property still exists, right? But as soon as I delete that property using the dot pop method, passing the name of the property I want to delete or the key, then it gets removed. Now say I want to add something, well, there's no append method. What I have to do is I just have to type in the name of the dictionary that I want to create a new item, put two square brackets, and then the key that I want to create. So a new key would be grade, and assign that, I would say equals 0.5. So you can see what we're doing here. Because we're not printing out person at grade. No, we're just accessing, um, this is how we create a new key. We just put in the new key's name, an equal sign, right? It's like a variable, right? A equals 4.5, right? In this case, person at grade, we're giving it 4.5. Therefore, you can just think that you know, it will add grade colon 4.5. So now if I print out person, you should see that this grade key will be added to the end alongside a colon and then 4.5 because we're assigning it that value. So person at grade equals 4.5, even though that's not here, will technically look like this, right? And the reason why I'm saying equals 4.5 is because that's going to be the value, right? So let's see how this looks. Boom, we have a new key, right? Right, and I could like literally do this multiple times, and you should see a new, item pop up. See, grade 2. So now you know, guys, why dictionaries are amazing because they're amazing at sorting out data. Because all you need is a key, right? You can have many, many keys, many, many properties of a person, and access their values. And with that said, if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe. And guys, if you are not subscribing, get out of here because this channel has so much to offer that you must subscribe because like subscribing is completely free if you guys did not know that. It's just this little red button that you can click for absolutely free and I'm guaranteeing you guys quality vids to come in the future. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.